My 27F wife is mad at me, 28M, that I put her father, 55M, in jail. We have a 4-year-old son together and my wife's dad was watching him. I caught him kicking our son just because he accidentally peed in his underwear. When I rushed to tell him to stop, he responded by brutally attacking me and I had to defend myself when he pulled a knife out on me. He was arrested, but my wife is mad at me for resorting to cops instead of talking like men and is threatening to not only divorce but obtain full custody. How do I get her to back off and calm down? If she's mad at you because her dad kicked her kid and tried to stab you and is threatening to divorce you, you need to evaluate whether you want to stay married to her. How do I get her to back off and calm down? I don't think there is a way. She thinks what her dad did was fine. So she enables that type of behavior, but she thinks what you did was wrong. Let that marinate for a moment. She would rather put her children in an abusive situation and claim you're the bad guy here. I suggest you fight for full custody. No way she will get custody. Gets divorce lawyer and get an order of protection for you and your son against her father. If her father had grandparented your son, like a man, instead of acting like a monster. And if her father had spoken to you, like a man, instead of acting like a monster. None of this would have happened. I understand your wife is upset. I wonder if she was abused by him as well. This behavior of his probably didn't come out of nowhere. It's complicated to be a victim and to also want to, or was probably forced to as a kid. Protect your abuser from the consequences of his actions. She knows her family is going to be blown up over this. It's gotta be a scary situation for her. You did the right thing. 100%. And her reaction is not okay. I'm just wondering where it's coming from and how to help her. Divorce lawyer. Why do you think you'd lose custody? This is a horrible situation if you are in the States or anywhere actually. Find a lawyer and know your rights. Document everything, keep all the police reports. Save all texts, email them to yourself, print them out so they are time-stamped. Everything that happens, put the date and time in the notes section in your phone, write what was said or event that happened. If you can't afford a lawyer, I know there are some that would work pro bono, or there are programs that would help. You cannot leave your son in this situation and let the grandpa have access to the child. Make sure she can't go through your phone. Don't hint or act off that you are going to a lawyer. Phone conversations, have someone present to also hear the conversation so you have a witness. Her telling you she's gonna take the kid from you, write date and times if she acknowledges the abuse that her father did to her and your son, write down. Or like I said, send text to email, etc. Kid is the priority to protect, and yourself. If there are any more arguments about this, record them. They will help you get full custody. Your wife is just as unhinged as her father. She has no place around a child. Your wife is as psychotic as her dad. Fight for full custody and leave her to her insanity. She is trauma bonded with her dad. Deep denial about what her abuser did to her, and it's continuing. Now she is in the same denial with your child. She needs serious help. Document everything and get a good attorney. Your wife is defending her father abusing not just you, but your young son. He could have killed your son. And he also threatened your life. And from the sounds of it, tried to kill you. You and your son are not safe. It doesn't matter that she's mad at you. You should be furious. There are way more important things than saving your marriage now. Just dogpiling in here. No modern court would side with her if she actually tried to get custody. Start documentation. You leave man, simple as that. resorting to cops instead of talking like men. He kicked your son, then attacked you and threatened you with a knife. Maybe let your wife know that any traditional understanding of handling this like men doesn't involve talking. He's lucky you called the cops instead of the paramedics. Honestly, this is a massive red flag from your wife. I would consider divorce. And please make sure to take your son with you. Don't let him watch your child again. You don't get to back her off, you give her the divorce papers. You don't get her to. Divorce is best for you. But I'd be afraid for my son. Talked to a lawyer yesterday. The sooner the better, because they might be able to argue favorably for you if she intends to endanger your child by continuing to give the grandpa contact with him. Call her bluff. The best she can get is 50%. Sounds like she doesn't care all that much about you or the child. 1. Document absolutely everything. 2. Get family therapy to treat your wife for trauma bonding and Stockholm Syndrome. 3. Get a divorce. And make sure she cannot get unsupervised visitation. Document your wife's trauma bond and Stockholm Syndrome with her dad in order to get the courts on your son's side. All these people are giving you advice and you're just not even willing to try. I see you mentioned due to her having a job she can claim full custody. Are you currently unemployed? Is this the reason you don't want to do custody through the courts?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.